In order to solve the problem of not getting a lot of business from Facebook or getting the wrong kind of business from Facebook, what we need to do is take responsibility for our Facebook presence ourselves. Morning, Mr. Thompson. Nice to see you there. We got to take responsibility for Facebook ourselves. Instead of just going along with the herd and just having a Facebook page and all of that, what we need to do is look at Facebook as being a strategy. You cannot just open up a Facebook page or a business page and then start posting stuff and hope that it's going to generate work. You cannot simply put up a Facebook ad, throw money at it. And this is where a lot of people go wrong. They put up a Facebook ad, throw money at it. In some cases 50 quid, in some cases 500 quid, but they throw money at it and then they hope to get work, but they haven't done any other legwork. They haven't put any foundations in. Unfortunately, advertising doesn't work like that. It works for Facebook because they will happily show your ad time and time and time again to the people that you want them to show it to, but they're not going to take responsibility for making sure that you have positioned yourself correctly, that your offer is right, that your page looks good, that you're posting the right kind of content, that your appearance is right. They don't take responsibility for any of that. So all you do then is you pay money, people see your ad, they pay money. So the advertising platform works. It's what's going on behind the scene that's not actually working. So you need to do more than just have a Facebook page up and more than just run an advert. Now, I know that we run the Facebook challenge, and that Facebook challenge is all about setting up a very simple ad format. But that's one part of the whole strategy. Just simply putting up the ad is not good enough on its own. That's one part of the strategy to get you noticed. But what else is going on? So what we're going to do is going to break down Facebook and what you should be doing as an individual, as a business, what you should be doing on Facebook. I'm also going to look at an issue that we had this week. It was yesterday with, oh crikey, who was it? It was one of our newer members. I'll bring it up on screen in a minute, but their Facebook ad got banned, and there's a couple of reasons why these type of things happen. And looking at the ad, I can see why it happened on this occasion. It wasn't. It was Willem. It was Willem Lang. That's who it was. So we'll take a look at that in a second. Right, let's have a look. Nathan Spence. Most of my work came from Facebook since I started for myself. Excellent, mate. It's gone a little quiet though at the moment, I must admit. Had some adverts, but did get a load of time wasters, but this was probably due to my target audience. Absolutely, audience is very important. We'll talk about that in a little while. Neil got Facebook has been good for me, but I've been implementing the toolbox for a while now. Excellent, Neil, well done. Darren Gregory, Facebook, I've had lots of shares, but the phone hardly ever rings from it. Yeah, okay, Darren, cool. And Nathan then just hashtag Facebook. Okay, I'm guessing this you meant to do that at the beginning. Not a problem. Okay, right. Let's take a look at it. First and foremost, everybody should have a Facebook page. Okay, and when I say a Facebook page, that is different to your Facebook profile. Now, many of people who've been around the toolbox for a long time, this will sound like sucking eggs, but some of you newer people, newer guys and girls, may feel that they should or they could or they have been posting on their Facebook profile. Here's the difference. On your profile, you have friends. On your business page, you have followers. If you have friends on the page that you are promoting your business on, then you're doing it wrong. That's on your profile, and Facebook can penalize you for that. They can literally shut down your page and ban you, and in some cases ban you for life from doing any kind of Facebook promotion if they feel that you're using your profile. And the reason for that is because your Facebook profile is all about you, the person, being sociable on Facebook, what the platform was originally intended for, what it was originally built for. So they do not like people promoting their business on their profile. They want you to run your business from your business page. Many years ago, it used to be called a fan page. They went through a number of different iterations over the years, but it is your Facebook business page rather than your profile. And everybody should have a business page in order to run the business from it, because from there you run your advertising, you promote your business, you talk about your business and so on and so forth. And from your profile, that's where you take care of your friends, your family, and so on and so forth. And yes, you can disconnect the two so that people cannot go backwards from your business page onto your profile unless they are your friends, unless you allow them in as a friend. If you do it the other way around, then what you're doing is you're inviting all of your customers and everything onto your personal profile, which may not be appropriate, particularly if you are posting family content and stuff that you want your family and your real friends to actually see. So make sure that you're operating from a page and not from a profile. Your page is there to help you create your local positioning, and you can do that in a number of different ways. Uh, of course, visually, it's important that you have, when people land on the page, that they instantly recognize, number one, what it is you do, number two, where it is you are located, and number three, how they can freaking well contact you. And the number of times that this is not obvious, that we come across this, is absolutely crazy. It's one of the reasons why we started to run the Facebook challenge, because we saw so many people getting all of this wrong on Facebook. But when a customer or potential customer lands on your page, and if all they see at the top of the page is pictures of consumer units or pictures of garden lights or pictures of the latest rewire that you did on the header, on the banner, and there's absolutely no other context to that, it means nothing to them. And it may mean a lot to you, and you may be proud of the lovely fuse board that you did and all the nice straight wires and all that kind of stuff. Might be really interesting for you, but it means and does nothing for your customer at all. So there is a process, and we teach it inside the toolbox, of creating the banner for your Facebook page, which should of course be used across all of your social media, that basically signals to your ideal customer where you're located, who you are, and how to contact you, and what it is that you actually do. And as I say, I'm not going to start teaching that whole process today, but be aware that that little visual clue will go a long way towards making your Facebook page and the rest of your Facebook marketing much more visible to your local audience and much more appealing to your local audience as well. If they land on something that looks a little bit scrappy, it makes you look a little bit scrappy. So pay attention to the header on your Facebook page. Pay attention to the posts that you're creating on your page as well. Make sure that you are posting regularly. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean to say that you have to post 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. In fact, I would suggest you don't. And also, I would say to you, be aware of anybody who tells you that you should be doing it. Because if somebody comes to you as a tradesperson and says to you, oh, you're not very visible on Facebook, you should be doing 5, 6, 7 posts a day on Facebook, you'll get much more attention. I can guarantee you that what they're doing is trying to sell you a service whereby they will do all of your social media posting for you. Okay, so just be aware when people tell you that you should be doing this, this, and this. It's not the case. Okay, what you should be doing is regular. Now, regular to you may be 1 post a day. It might be 3 posts a week. I would suggest a minimum of 3 a week. That's what I try and tell people. Minimum. I would suggest that you do, if you can, do 1 post a day. I am not a fan of using these automated bots for posting stuff, because we know that the algorithm recognizes the fact that these are bots. And when it recognizes that, it can actually penalize the posting in terms of who sees it, because Facebook want people to get a good experience from their platform. If they think that all of your posts are coming out from a bot, what they're going to do is they're going to limit, they'll let the posts go out, but they will limit the range, and they will limit their involvement of promoting that post to people to see, because they'll think if it's a bot, it's a promotion. If it's a promotion, it's advertising. We want social interaction. We want content, not just pure advertising. So be careful with the use of bots. Yes, they will work to a fashion, but they're not favored by the Facebook algorithm. So make sure you're posting regularly. Now, we talk about, and again, I'm not teaching all of the training today. Inside of your member area, there's information on what type of stuff you should be posting. It shouldn't be all about your work. It should not be all about your work. You should have a mixture of posts that appeal to your ideal customer. Don't go copy and post from other people's threads unless you know that those type of posts are of interest to your ideal customer. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to attract your ideal customer to you, but you also want to repel push away the type of people that you do not want to work for. Marketing is as much about repelling people as it is about attracting people. When you start to attract the right kind of people, you end up with the right kind of work for the right kind of money, and you start to enjoy what it is that you do. You start to push away the time wasters, the people that you're not interested in, the people who argue about things, the people who aren't interested in paying your value, and so on and so forth. So you want to be aware that you're trying to attract the right kind of people and repel the wrong kind of people. And that's why the content on your page has got to be content that is relevant to your ideal customer. And we talk about in the training inside, we talk about the IEE formula, not the IEE as we know it in the electrical industry, but the IEE formula for posting. An item of education, entertainment, and something of interest to your ideal customer. There is a formula that we teach inside of the member area. Go and look it up and make sure that your posts adhere to that. It's a 3-to-1 formula. So for every one post that you do about work, you should have 3 other posts that are not work related. There's a whole formula in there for doing that. On your Facebook page, you have an opportunity to showcase your expertise. It should not be everything that you do, but from time to time, you should showcase your expertise. You should be creating videos, which again, videos can be cross-purpose. You can use videos on your website, on your YouTube channel, and on your Facebook page. And people miss this trick as well. You know, you create one piece of content, it can help you in so many different places. You can use everything that you use on social media, you can use right across the board to promote your business. And by utilizing and by cross-purposing the content, it gives you a much wider exposure. So if you're creating short videos, explainer videos, show and tell videos, if you're doing those for your YouTube channel, you should be posting those on your Facebook page as well. If you're creating little short videos for your Facebook page, you should be posting those onto your YouTube channel also. But it's an opportunity to showcase what you are capable of doing for your ideal customer, so that when they look, they go, oh, I can be confident about employing this guy. I can be confident about using this guy's services. You also use your Facebook page in order to run your adverts. Now, let's talk about adverts for a moment. When you're running adverts from your Facebook account, first and foremost, as I say, you set up a Facebook page. From your Facebook page, you need to set up a Facebook business account. When I say set it up, you already have one. You're just not aware of it. You need to go to your Facebook business account, claim your Facebook business account, fill out all of the necessary stuff in terms of they want to know your business name, they want credit card details, they want addresses, they want to know what you do, and so on and so forth. But you need to fill out all of this relevant information on the business account and then start using the business account to advertise your services rather than just using the simple ad account. Now, this is please bear with me on this. And again, there's training inside the toolbox on this. Many of you, what you'll do is you'll open up your Facebook page, and over on the right-hand side of the page, left-hand side of the page, left-hand side of the page, over on the left-hand side of the page, there's the drop-down column, and in that column it says Ad Center. Most of you will click on that Ad Center, and you'll use that to run your Facebook ads. I'm going to caution you, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Run your ads through your business account. And in order to do that, you go back up to the top URL in the search bar, the URL bar, and you type in business.facebook.com. When you do that and you click the return, it will take you to your business page, your own business listing page, where you can manage all of your assets as far as Facebook is concerned. In there, you'll have a number of different things. There's ways that you can add admin people to your page. There's ways that you can connect different pages. So if you've got groups and pages and that, you can connect all of those. But also inside of there is your own ad platform. Now, that ad platform has much more flexibility. It's got much more resources. It's got much more better ways of dealing with things than the simple ad center that you click on the left-hand side of the page. So get used to using your business center to run your adverts from. it will work out cheaper, it will work out more targeted, you will have more control, you can add people to help you to manage that. So if you've got a VA, if you've got a wife or a child or somebody who's helping you in your business, then you can add them in there as an admin, and they can manage all of your processes from inside the business manager as well. Now that they that's on a PC or a, a laptop or a computer, whatever. If you're doing it on a mobile phone, it's called Business Suite, I believe. However, I would suggest, and I would again caution you, when you're running your adverts, when you're managing your account, do it from a desktop, whether it's a Mac or a PC. You have much more control. On a phone, you have, and a phone or a tablet, you see less. And I know it's daft, but it's just how Facebook is set up. I don't know why, and they continually change things, and they continually trying to improve things. But you actually see less of the back office stuff on a phone or on a tablet than you do on a PC, laptop, Mac. So my advice, and I always run my Facebook ads from my PC. That way, I have much more control over it. I have much more access to resources where I can have inclusions or exclusions. I can target areas better. I can target people better from running it from there. So please, please, please make sure that you are running your Facebook ads from your business manager and not from the ad center in the left-hand column. Hopefully that is making sense, guys. Please let me see some thumbs, hearts, and smiley faces if this is all making sense so far. Now, the other thing I will caution you, and this is, and for this we are going to just have a look at Willem's ad. Willem, and he's not here with us this morning, but hopefully he's going to watch this on replay, or maybe somebody now could just tag him in so that he can see. He'll pick up on this hopefully later when watching on the replay. But the other thing you've got to be extremely careful of doing, and I read Willem's post yesterday and saw that he was banned from Facebook, and then I just had a quick dig around inside to see what actually happened. So actually, funny enough, I got banned myself last week. Some of you aren't aware of this, but last week, after our Wake Up Wednesday last week, Facebook banned me. I got a 24-hour ban. Unfortunately, I didn't know it was going to be 24 hours. I didn't know how long it was going to be. In fact, one representative said that it could be up to 3 months. But the daft reason, the reason that we got banned was because of the tags that my VA does. So you'll know that on a Wednesday morning, Sharon tags people in on the post just to let people know we're going live. And whatever happened, she overstretched the number of tags to use. So let's say, for example, every week we do, and I don't know what it was, but let's say, for example, every week we do 10 tags. Well, last week she did 15, and it threw the algorithm, and the algorithm looked at it and went, this is spam, and it actually banned me. Luckily enough, it was a 24-hour ban, and I got back in. However, Facebook can and will ban you for various different infringements. And they don't necessarily always tell you why that is the case. It's an algorithm that kicks you out. The algorithm picks up an issue and it then kicks you out. And unless you can get a human to intervene, there's bugger all you can do about it. And sometimes, even when you get a human to intervene, they cannot override what the algorithm has done. So you've got to be extremely careful in terms of what you do. So let's have a look at what happened with Willem. Willem was trying to promote or advertise his business, which every good person should do. Let me see, does that come up? Yes, that does come up. This is Willem's Facebook page, and the advert in question was, I believe, this advert here. And it looks nice. For my money, there's too much text in it, okay, for my money, but you know, it looks nice. It's got a lot of information in there, and it's got an image down here as well. That's great. Let's not analyze his ad down into detail, but why he got banned, my view of why he got banned, is this statement down here. Like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more information, and then it gave his Facebook page. Facebook will instantly ban you if you use their name in your adverts. Ask me how I know. It happened to me a while back as well. We were advertising, believe it or not, a Facebook workshop that we were running, in other words, promoting Facebook. And because we had the word Facebook in the advert, we got banned. So please, 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 when you're running an advert, do not use Facebook as a reference. Facebook or Instagram or Google, don't use those in the advert. If you're going to use them in the image. The algorithm will read text, but it will not read an image, or it won't read the text on an image. Okay, so be extremely careful when you are promoting your ads. And I guarantee you, this is why Willem got his ban. I don't know whether his advertising ban has been lifted now or not, but if you use Facebook in your advert, if you use the words Facebook in your advert in any way, shape, or form, or Instagram, they will ban you. So be aware of that. Now, the other thing that Willem could have done with this is if he ran it from a business account, so his Facebook, business.facebook.com, he can have administrators in there who can then, when he gets a ban from it, that they can then access the posts and still be able to manage the pages and look after things while he's living out or working out whatever ban it is that he has. So he doesn't get completely locked out of his page. So we've got so much more to talk about as far as Facebook is concerned. Very quick flash through the slides here. We're going to look at Facebook running a group for your customers. We're going to look at running groups for joint ventures, for other trades. We're going to look at other people's groups. I mentioned that, how you deal with local community groups. We're going to look at the audiences and so on and so forth as well. So there's a huge amount more to go through on this, guys. So we will come back to this. We will revisit this again.